Bienvenidos a otro video de LukeAndKarla.Travel.
Okay, this video is a little different, but we went to Space Center Houston and we didn't plan on making a video when we were there. We did take a lot of pictures and we got some video towards the end of it. So we're gonna edit that together and make a little video to tell you what to expect if you go to Space Center Houston. We're not really NASA people, so before we went, we didn't know that much about what to expect. It's called Johnson Space Center and it's not a launch facility. So when you get there, like when you think NASA, if you're not a NASA person, if you're not really into the history of it all, you might think that you would see rockets ready for launch or active missions or things like that. And you're not gonna see that at Johnson Space Center. What you're gonna see there is astronaut training facilities, and you're gonna see the command center. They do actually have some rockets that you can see that they've put together to display there, but it's all historical stuff.
La verdad vale la pena ir. El viaje es muy corto si andan por el área de Houston o por esa parte de Texas. Y como dice Luke, a pesar de que es un área, se puede decir, de entrenamiento, de investigación, vale mucho la pena ir porque toda la información que se da ahí es bastante valiosa y pues viene directamente de la NASA.
From outside Space Center in Houston, the first thing you will notice is the replica space shuttle mounted on top of the actual 747 that was used to transport the space shuttles. One of the most amazing things that they have is the Apollo 17 command module, which orbited the moon on the last trip to the moon in 1972. They have a moon rock on display here. This is one of only 8 in the world that can be touched by the public. Carla and I broke into one of the back rooms and we found the movie set where they filmed the moon landing. Just kidding, this is part of the regular exhibit. By far the most impressive part of the tour is the tram tour. Unfortunately, we took it on a cold day. As you can see here, Carla is bundled up. First, they'll take you to the Christopher C. Kraft Jr. Mission Control Center, and on the way in, they'll show you some computer systems that were used by NASA Mission Control over the years. Then they will let you into one of the current flight control rooms. On the day we were there, there was a flight control room that was fully staffed, but it was only running simulations. And they explained to us the different roles of the people in the room. After this, we went to the astronaut training facility. It feels like a huge airplane hangar that's just full of all different training equipment for current and future NASA missions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the astronaut training facility. What you are seeing is one of the largest classrooms in the U.S. that is used by scientists, astronauts, and engineers. In addition to the activities that you see here, they are working hard behind the scenes to keep the space program current and moving forward. They are planning and developing new hardware, along with training procedures.
The final stop on the tram tour is the rocket part, and because it was so cold out, we only did the inside part of it, which is the Saturn V rocket. The Saturn V rocket they have on display is a combination of parts from different missions that were canceled, or maybe they used a different part. The Saturn V rocket is still the most powerful rocket ever launched, and it's the only rocket that has ever put a man on the moon. That's all we really want to share about Space Center Houston, but it just gives you an idea of what to expect. We didn't go into a ton of detail about every little exhibit because that's for you to do when you go there.
No olviden suscribirse al canal y activar la campanita de notificación.
Adiós.